So hey there everybody, in today's video I'm going to share with you 8 beauty and skincare products that have really upped my beauty game. I feel so much more confident about my makeup and my skin. They're things that I have purchased over the past couple of months and want to share them with you because I think you would really enjoy them too. So the first thing on my list is Trish Macavoy Instant Eye Lift. This is a color corrector for your under eye area. I've had this for a couple weeks now and I am obsessed. Like, I see such a huge difference in my under eye area when I have it on. Now I'm using it every single day when I put on my makeup. That's how big of an improvement I see in myself when I'm wearing it. So I do have it on underneath both eyes right now, and it is so simple to put on. It is in a tube with a little stick, and you just simply draw a triangle underneath your eyes, put one swipe through the triangle, and I like to apply it with my finger. I just dab, dab, dab back and forth with my finger until it is all kind of soaked into the skin and I no longer see it. Now this Instant Eye Lift does come in 3 color choices. This is called shade number 1, which is for fair to medium skin. I didn't want this to stand out, and I think it's lighter than my skin tone, but perfect for me. When I'm dabbing it on, I do run it up right here into this kind of area of my eye, and then it totally disappears. I wait about 2 minutes, and then I apply my foundation just like normal. So the Trish Macavoy Instant Eye Lift does go on your face first. You have a clean face, you put on your moisturizer, then the Instant Eye Lift goes on, and then you continue with your full face. So this is a color corrector, an instant eye lifter, and I see on myself that my under eye area is whiter and brighter. It is definitely much smoother. This stuff is fantastic, and I highly, highly recommend. So all the 8 products that I'm going to share with you in today's video will be linked in the description box below. All of the items are available on Amazon, and most of them are available in Sephora as well. Next up is my Tower 28 Cream Blush. I'm wearing the color called Office Hours, and my daughter gave me this blush for my birthday earlier this summer. I had always been a powder blush kind of girl, and so this took me a minute to get used to it, but once I did, oh my goodness, huge game changer. So this blush goes on right over my foundation. I dab my 2 fingers in the blush and then just pat, 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 back and forth along my cheekbone here. And there's just something about this blush that brings out my natural glow, my natural blushy color. It makes me feel vibrant from the inside out. Instead of looking like I have a powder blush sitting on my skin, this cream blush really just glows from the inside out. And once it's been on there for a couple minutes, it's not dewy. It does completely soak in and become dry. And I actually take a little bit of my favorite powder blush and just dab right here and up into the temples, but the majority of the color that you're seeing here is from Tower 28. The next up is my Hourglass Voyeur eyeshadow stick. I have it in 2 colors and I wear this every single day. This cream eyeshadow stick has completely eliminated my eyeshadow primer that I used to have to put on my eyelids because my eyelids can tend to stay a little bit moist. So in order for my powder eyeshadow to stick to my eyelids, I was having to use an eyeshadow primer and then a base coat of a matte eyeshadow. This Hourglass cream eyeshadow stick has eliminated both of those other products. I put this directly onto my eyelid and then dab a little bit of colored eyeshadow on top, and it is perfection. So you can also wear this by itself, and I will do that a lot of times if I'm just running to the grocery or something, or don't want on a full face of makeup, or really don't need the color on my eyes. I will just simply wear one of these cream eyeshadows, and that's all. So this cream eyeshadow just rolls up and it glides on so incredibly smooth. It just has a great feel to it. And then I take my pinky finger and I rub it over my eyelid and up into my brow bone to smooth smooth it out. Now once you put this on, you have about 10 or 15 seconds to do the smoothing before it does start to set and get dry. So you want to kind of do that quickly, but it does glide on. You're able to move it around and then it gets set, and you can put your powdered eyeshadow or any color directly on top. So I want you to see how beautiful this is. Right now I have on the color Prism, and then right here in the corner I have a little bit of a pink eyeshadow color. I also have the color Phoenix, just slightly a distinction. Phoenix is a little bit darker, a little bit more coppery, where Prism is a very neutral color. So if you're just wanting to wear the Hourglass cream eyeshadow stick by itself with no color on top, I would recommend the color Prism, because you can see it's very neutral, very light. On the inside of my eyes, I'm wearing nothing but Prism. So the next product is oh so good. I talked about it in a video this summer. It's the L'Oreal Voluminous Base Eyelash Primer, and I don't leave home without it. I see such a huge difference when I'm wearing the eyelash primer and when I'm not, that it's just become a part of my everyday makeup routine. So this stuff kind of takes me back to the 80s. Do y'all remember when we used to wear blue mascara? Well, this is a completely white mascara, but once you put it on and it dries, it turns clear. You don't see it anymore, but you just put this on your eyelashes just like you're applying mascara. Wait about 15 seconds. You don't want it to be totally dry, and then you come behind it and apply your favorite mascara. I just happen to use the L'Oreal Lash Paradise mascara. I feel like the same brands just kind of work well together, but any mascara will do. But it is the Voluminous Base Mascara Primer that does the trick. When I have this on, which I do right now, my eyelashes seem longer, thicker, more voluminous. I'm able to spread them out instead of them being like just, going forward. I can kind of make them spread out, and I do only put the eyelash primer on my top lashes, never on my bottom, and it does such a beautiful job, and I just feel like my eyes look so much better when I have it on. And then the next product is again from Hourglass. It is their volumizing glossy lip balm, and I am so obsessed with this product. I have one that I keep in my bathroom, one in my purse, and funny story, I ran into a friend of mine that I didn't realize watch my YouTube videos, but I ran into her the other day and she came up to me and she said, "Oh, guess what I have? I saw you talking about this stuff." She said, "I love it too." And she was telling me she keeps a tube in her desk at work, a tube in her purse, a tube in her bathroom. That is how good this stuff is. Now it's called a volumizing glossy balm because it has that tingle that you just brushed your teeth feeling for your mouth when you put it on. But honestly, I don't look at myself and feel like my lips look volumized, but they feel volumized. This is a pigmented lip gloss. I have it on right now. There's a little bit of gloss, a little bit of color. Right now I'm wearing the color Impulse. You can see how dark that is in the tube, but this is what it translates to on my lip. It's a very light, yet there is a little bit of color, reddish glossy color that I think is absolutely lovely. And then in my purse I have the color Mist. It's a little bit lighter, a little pinkier, a little bit more neutral. And I'm the kind of gal that if we're out to dinner somewhere, as soon as I finished eating, I like to grab this and just put it on at the table. So I find the color Mist, I am least likely to, put it over there and it runs down my face. So that's why I have this color in my purse. But I'll put it on my hand right here so you can see how light that is. But this glossy balm is the best stuff I think I've ever put on my lips. It is buttery smooth, and it stays that way for hours. And once you put this on, it takes about 30 seconds for your mouth to start to come alive and you feel that feeling. But once it does, it is oh so good. And I also love that I don't have an applicator. I don't have a thing that I have to pull out and put on my lips. You just take the lid off and there it is. So it stays really nice. It doesn't make a big mess in your purse. It comes in lots of fantastic, beautiful colors, and this has become one of my obsessions. So then my next product is something brand new to me. It arrived in my mail the other day. I ran in the bathroom because I was so excited, got out all of my makeup brushes, because this is a makeup brush cleaner. This is the Cinema Secrets Professional Makeup Brush Cleaner that you do not rinse out. How exciting is that? You all know what it's like trying to clean your makeup brushes. I used to do it with just a little bit of soap and water. It takes forever to clean a makeup brush and then forever for a makeup brush to dry. Not with this. I was able to do all of my makeup brushes with just that little amount of liquid, and I'm betting that I could clean all of my brushes 3 times at least with this one bottle. But you pour a dab of this in a little teeny cup and you just dab, dab, dab your brush in there. You don't saturate it. You do not soak your brush in the liquid. Just dab it in. And then I took a clean white washcloth and started just rubbing my brushes on the washcloth, and I was amazed at how much color and makeup came out of my brushes. Now I recorded this for you all, and on the very first brush, which was this one, this is my foundation brush, when I touched this to that white washcloth, you can actually hear me gasp in the video. I could not believe how much makeup that was just instantly dissolved by this Cinema Secrets makeup brush cleaner. It was amazing. I cleaned all of my makeup brushes in probably less than 5 minutes, and 10 minutes later they were all completely dry and ready for me to use again. Look how clean these are. Completely 100% clean. There is no makeup on any of my brushes, and I was floored. This stuff was so worth the money that I paid for it, and now I feel like I'm going to clean my makeup brushes more often because it was so simple and they dried so fast. And the last 2 items on my list of 8 have to do with skincare. So I needed to upgrade my skincare, and specifically my nighttime skincare. I used to wear the same really light moisturizer during the day under my makeup. I would put it on at night. It's wintertime, my skin is dry, I'm in my 50s. I just needed to up my game. So I talked to my 2 daughters, one of them who works specifically in the beauty industry, and she led me to the Fresh Lotus Youth Preserve Dream Face Cream. This is what the bottle looks like, and oh my goodness, was she right. Now this is a night cream. It would be too thick and too all of the things to wear during the day under your makeup, so strictly is a night cream. And I happened to be in a Sephora and wanted to put this on my hand, and I wanted to smell it because I have a very strong aversion to scented face creams. There were several that I wanted to try, and as soon as I put them on my finger, that little sample, it was a hard no, an instant no. This one, as soon as I took the lid off, I said to my daughter who was with me, this smells so lovely. Now I'm assuming it is this lotus that I'm smelling. That's the scent. But it's not really a scent. It's just a fresh, light, natural, kind of invigorating smell. It's not perfume. It's not flowers. It does not smell like, some lotions. You can smell the lotion in it. It is not that at all. This one is just light and lovely, and it goes on like a dream. So at night, I dab it on my finger, rub it onto my face, and it has a slick, silkish feeling to it. It almost feels, this is my description, I don't know if it's the brand descriptions, but I would describe this, it has the feeling of a gel and a cream combined. Very, very silky. So I do feel like it just kind of stays on the surface of my skin for 10 or 15 minutes, which is exactly what I want it to do. I don't want to rub it in and feel it instantly disappear. To me, it's not doing its job if it's just gone, right? And in the morning when I wake up and I touch my face, it just feels so smooth, so clean, so bright. It's just wonderful night cream, and I am thoroughly enjoying this. So I don't feel like I'm doing the night cream justice. My description is not fantastic. So I'm going to put on my glasses and actually read the description to you that's on the back of the box, because I feel like it is spot on. Works overnight to help reduce signs of daily skin stress and fatigue for a youthful, rested, radiant look. The whip treatment helps to minimize and prevent signs of aging, significantly boost radiance, and maintains skin elasticity and bounce. Peach leaf extract helps skin look and feel refreshed and de-stressed overnight. I feel like that is so true. When I wake up in the morning, my skin feels vibrant, it feels light, it feels hydrated. I look in the mirror and I don't look like I'm haggled and just out of bed. I just look, my skin is glowing. And I think I do owe it all to this fresh night cream. And the last thing on my beauty list of 8 has to do with my neck. Now, I have to be very upfront and say that over the years in my 20s and 30s, I did not apply cream or any kind of anything to my neck or décolleté area, and I am now regretting it. I'm also a side sleeper, which is known to be horrible for your neck and your chest. But I can look at myself and see my age, which I'm going to be 53 this year, in my neck, and I don't see my age in my face, and it's because I have taken care of my face for 53 years. But in the past 6 months, I have realized that I need to take care of my neck and this chest area. So I've started using the Necessaire Neck Serum. It is for your neck. It's a multi-peptide collagen support product. And Necessaire, if you're not familiar with this brand, is wonderful. I use their hand cream every night. I have some of their body lotion. Their products are always fragrance free and they are always so nice. So just a little dab, I rub it on my neck and all the way down to here at bedtime. I don't do this during the day, and it has such a wonderful, creamy, just beautiful feeling to it. Absolutely no fragrance whatsoever, and it soaks in beautifully. Now, because, like I said, my neck definitely tells my age, I think it is going to take some time of me being consistent using the Necessaire Neck Serum before I see any results. When I first ordered this, I was not consistent. I would use it, once every 3 or 4 nights and I would forget. But in the past month, I have set this out on my countertop next to my face cream. So when I'm doing my skincare at night, I am faithfully putting this on. It is noticeable to me. I feel like this area used to have lots of fine lines and they are reducing, and this is looking much smoother. My neck area still has a good way to go before it's back up to my face standard, but I think the Necessaire Neck Serum will eventually get me there. So those are my new to me. I'm loving them. I am obsessed with them. Makeup and skincare products and things that just make me feel more confident about myself. They're helping to lessen the signs of aging and stress that were appearing on my skin and on my neck, and I highly recommend all of these beauty and skincare products. So I'll stop talking for just a second and let you look at my face, my eyeshadow, my mascara, the lip gloss, the under eye area. I'm wearing all of these products right now, and then tonight after I wash my face, I will apply my neck cream and my facial night cream. So I hope that these 8 skincare and makeup products will help you on your journey as you age. Have a lovely day. See you later.